Bulls, the defending champions.
Possession. Josh Okogie gets in games and ends at the final buzzer.
Much out of it, other than both.
A playoff series since 2020 to DeAndre Ayton spins.
One puts their petty things aside, an offensive rebound.
And then Thompson again, aggressive goes.
The ball early in the game.
Right to Smart. Hachimura gets the offensive rebound. Trapped to do backflips that he's playing for the playoff.
Fifth, maybe sixth option on third. Wanted to get him some early touches. He still has to.
Spot from about 18.
Smart flips it up quickly, and it
LeBron, and of course Luka throwing that thing ahead.
inside to James, falling away, another face. Sengun. Ayton jumper.
Carry in the lane because LeBron
Against Ayton. Another Sit out Hachimura, corner three. Smart left open. Goes right at Ayton, gets inside. And he's got that Bernard. Bernard with his offhand. Shepard
without Kevin Durant on the floor.
Shepard, quick release. Nails
That one pass kick out for a three.
James. Capella, the backup set. Leans in, left hand.
Fit in with this group with Luka. LeBron James steps up.
For 4 from 3, Jabari Smith.
It is at some point. These two.
Kennard finds some room, knocks down. The NBA record, by the way, in a playoff.
They initiate their offense great.
In their final game, he is so.
And Hayes can catch it about waist high.
So they've had a clean game since then.
Holiday spins, lost it, picked up by a lot of contact there. And a Kennard jumper.
Up in that situation.
Holiday, long. Thompson, Sengun, another beautiful pass.
Turn the corner so quickly. If she quick dive after he set
Early minutes, tough defender, Smart.
did that pretty well. If Sengun.
Second foul on Holiday made a huge impact on the overall 4. Sengun
Big for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, Luke Kennard.
turned off, no fouls to give for the Rock. Fakes, falling away, shot is up, won't go.
Change what you put on your plate.
Without Durant, more pace, more.
Dealing with on the other end of the floor.
The season became part of the rotation. Hand comes up short. Tate, another tough free.
With a lean back. Not much.
James to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is about 9 minutes per game. Barely played in the playoffs last year. Proud father. Gets into the paint. Shot is the field. Sengun's in. Holiday gets inside. The floaters. Holiday up in him. Behind the back to Ayton. Gathers layup.
You watch the Lakers. They're trying to get LeBron out with doubling LeBron James. One of the great.
He could, and he had to on teams he played.
For the Lakers, and then Thompson. Does not get it off.
And for him, that's a very difficult.
Shepard.
So the Lakers right there, but not.
Goes right at Shepard. Back pass. Ayton.
Chart changes without Kevin Durant in the game. Shots up.
Hachimura turns. First shot finds Thompson. And
Very few things connect you as leadership, particularly at a time when you're shooting.
so he really has improved his perimeter.
Free throw shooter legs.
Glass and gets downhill. He better pick.
And we've got a foul back here as Eaton.
And we talked about it.
Years every quarter.
He just randomly threw. Their ability to continue to operate offensively.
Smart trying to take advantage of Reed Shepard. Gets Smart. Trailer play to Ayton. Capers was an NBA official for decades, including Jabari Smith as beautiful.
Basketball, they're on their heels and
Smith, he's hit a few from the corner. Foul.
Attack that they have to continue to go at. Go into that pick and roll.
Smart. Rockets. NBA in minutes.
Jay gonna keep LeBron James out of the game.
Sengun. The intangible play. Sengun inside pass. 3 of 15. Gets inside. Okogie almost throws it away. Trying to get the trailer. Lakers have 7 turnovers in the 3,006 minutes for Hayes.
thing on that drinking cup that was on the floor.
It's a thing.
Talk about seeing the floor.
It's a
with the steal. Okogie's had some excellent. Sengun Smart.
Well, the Lakers had 3-point lead and a 10-12 point lead.
Protect the ball. Lakers have knocked them away, so gets it to James. James Adams. Well, knocks it against Hachimura. Gets inside the runner. 3 seconds left. Tried to bank or couldn't.
And then I asked him, how do you start in transition? We got to convert.
Ayton had a Okogie with the foul. Not a good shot. Ayton up.
Yeah, Ayton was just camped down there the entire.
Does a good job defending. Yeah, backs in, leans in, back
the glass. The initial defender to force him to pass it.
They're struggling to the rhythm of how you're trying to play.
Smart, the defensive stuff. A lot of Santa Monica shots tonight. 3-point Laker lead. Corner, Smith wide open three. Hachimura.
The paint with some timely three.
Gets beat, can you step up?
Have any to go down yet. 7 finds Thompson, little floater in the paint.
Cuts in, and that's basically about 6 feet.
Hachimura fake, Kennard fire. Kennard
To stand out amongst them.
with great James backs in, overwhelms.
I think they were reluctant because the communication.
Here's Jabari Smith.
Give him 5 dribbles on the block.
Second foul on James. Thompson. As Smith and James.
Smith just say, wait a second, you're not going to bump.
Will shoot. Series, game 2 of this series. Lakers seem to kind of like that. Ball deflected. James comes up with it. Doesn't want to leave Hachimura. James can't get it for Tate. Gathers and backs.
Actually, little results.
Yeah.
All now, you've given up here for free. They'll take it.
Arabia not. Organization 7 up his knee before the season. Holiday and goes right at Jackson Hayes. Adjusts
To 2. How are the Lakers going to
gets into the paint. Had it poked away. Up his 4th foul.
To earn his 2 easiest ones of the night.
shoot guy? Defense is rotating. And right now he's 2 for 2.
Gets his own rebound. Finds Thompson.
And that's in the basketball and prevent him from having it.
Played 4 years of college ball at Ohio State. Started 135 games after.
That allow them to go get the.
Smart gets inside with the left hand. Hachimura. Shot won't go.
Such a part of their identity.
Can't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound. Canal.
Gets the tech.
Or a hustle guy. Getting a tech going to help your team. You love.
Huge for the Rockets. Not the. Upset with himself.
Just letting him march to the foul line. And
Team's in pursuit. Thompson inside. Block.
big call.
I agree.
Jabari Smith.
Part about it.
You know it.
Oh, just stop.
Had to execute their opportunity to extend the lead.
Per game with those 2 out. Thompson gets into the paint. Soft off. Thompson goes right at Smart. Layup.
For the Rockets, they got that stop.
The line, as we said, much improved free throw shooting. First team, his brother might make NBA.
No attempts in this quarter between the 2 teams.
Missing those. Acquired mid-season from Atlanta.
His defense enough credit for how well they.
4th. Shepard trying to find some room. Tough right up on James. Pulls up. 2-pointer.
That distance on his shot.
It correct. And now the Lakers still get the.
Eventually gets it back. Fires up a 3.
These are 2 things that Houston does so well. Turn.
Missing a pretty good half-court offensive player.
Tyree Eason a 3. James long 3-pointer. Kennard tries a 3. Kennard in his first playoff game. Şengün just 3 of 13 from the.
8. You got to give credit to defensively.
James runs inside the free throw line to shoot 2. He has not.
It's big.
Chance and a 14-point lead for the Rockets. Şengün fakes and
It's finished with authority.
Kennard again. 5 from 3. 27 points for Gabe Vincent in a second.
When they had Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves doing
In the corner. Tyree Eason a 3. 3 remaining. James back in. You step. His 3-pointer's up.
could get. Marcus Smart got up.
Smith 4 on the shot clock. He lets it fly. 3% on those attempts. Left-handed by Hachimura. Eason right there. Pressure on Shepard.
And if you're the Lakers.
Crossover. Fancy move. Gets inside.
A 4-point trip, 10-point game to lock in.
Kennard. James falling away. Puts it up.
It's about control. That's really to try to close the deal.
Lakers a 14-point advantage.
Basketball. He was only a few feet.
Thompson. That's his athleticism.
Able to shoot that the proper distance.
Most playoff points. Most playoff. Drives on Ayton. Goes across the lane. Goes inside. Finds Eason. Throws.
To advance the ball up the floor. You got.
Ayton inside. Şengün across the lane. Inside. Smart drives all the way. Layup.
If you allow defense, but it's about how you control.
Pump the brakes for a second. Unless
Smart hits 2 big free throws. Again, it's up. Won't go. Smith gets across the timeline. Ayton back up. Counted on him. Well, the stat that they keep throwing about this, Lakers up a dozen with a minute. Shepard wide open. Puts it up. Goes inside. Layup. Kennard with 27. Kevin Durant will return for game. Smart. Not a good shot. Ayton interference. Lakers back up 1.
yeah, he was just camped down there the entire.
Jabari Smith. Hachimura does a good job defending. Kennard. 6 points, but the 10 assists in that first half. Backs in, leans in, back.
Was able to muscle that up off the glass. You've got to make sure you're toe-to-toe with the initial defender to force him to pass it.
To sit Şengün because of foul trouble.
Boy, they're struggling to start a foul trouble. It also just messes up the rhythm of how you're trying to play.
Smart. NBA in charges drawn, always doing the defensive stuff. NBA app. A lot of Santa Monica shots tonight. 3-point Laker lead. Helps out. Kicks it out in the corner. Smith wide open three.
That's just an easy shot.
One break. Hachimura.
Houston, this game was going to be decided in the paint with some timely three.
The helper. Your teammate gets beat. Can you step up?
Of their 10 threes, doesn't have any to go down yet. 7. Backing in. Finds Thompson. Little floater in the
perimeter, but instead, Thompson just cuts in, and that's basically about 6 feet.
Hachimura. Smart. Extra pass. Kennard fake. Kennard fire. Kennard.
Greatest athletes out there, and he's the standout amongst them.
With great Tari Eason guarding him now. James backs in, overwhelms.
Clearly, somebody has to come. I think they were reluctant because the communication.
Kennard harassing Thompson. Here's Jabari Smith.
NBA history, and you're going to give him 5 dribbles on the block shot.
Second foul on James. Thompson, which right now is just a 6-point game. As Smith and James
gets the contact, and then Jabari Smith just say, wait a second, you're not going to bump.
Take foul, so that's why the 1 free throw. In just 11 minutes, Laravia will shoot. Signed a 2-year free agent deal. In this series, game 2 of this series, extra day rest. Again, the Lakers seem to kind of like that. Ball deflected. James comes up with it. 1. Tate looking to help out, but doesn't want to leave Hachimura. James can't get it. Tari Eason goes at Hachimura. Back for Tate. Gathers and back.
Beautiful basketball.
A lot of action, little results.
Yeah.
These points really off the ball now. You've given up here 4 free like this really is a gift. They'll take it.
Arabia not influenced in the San Antonio organization. 7. Tore up his knee before the season. Holiday. Tari Eason goes right at Jackson Hayes. Adjusts.
They let it slip. Gets it cut to 2. How are the Lakers going to?
Kennard trying to find some room. Gets into the paint. Had it poked away. Stop. Eason picks up his 4th foul.
Closeouts and draws the foul to earn his 2 easiest ones of the night.
Self off the dribble. He's a catch and shoot guy. Defense is rotate
ones and make 2 or 3 out of 4.
And right now he's 2 for 2.
Drives in hard. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Finds Thompson. Got 4 points, 4 rebounds.
And that's in his left wrist to dislodge that basketball and prevent him from having it.
Sits and watches. Tate played 4 years of college ball at Ohio State, Australia. First couple of years, he started 135 games.
Our team was winning 20-plus games that allowed them to go get the players come in and your role changes.
Smart gets inside with the left hand. Şengün goes right at Hachimura. Shot won't go.
Factor here as we go forward because it's such a part of their identity.
Finds some room, flips it up. Can't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound.
Call, and then his reaction gets the tech.
Tate, you are an energy guy. You are a hustle guy. Getting a tech, got to understand how you're going to help your team. You love
the free throw advantage. Huge for the Rockets. Not before the 3rd quarter. Smart just 1 of 5. You can see upset with himself.
To put the clamps on the Lakers, instead you're just letting them march to the foul line.
Thompson with a steal. James in pursuit. Thompson inside.
Back in the back of his head easily could have been called.
I agree.
Jabari Smith.
Out of that shot. I think that was the best part about it.
Guaranteed Flowers said them to yourself. You know it.
Oh, just stop. 9-9. They've led by as many as 10.
Over the last few minutes, they haven't even really had to execute their advantage of this whistle and an opportunity to extend the lead.
56.8 points per game with those 2 out. You hope to have him back for game 2. Thompson gets into the paint. Sophomores do not have a foul to give. Shot clock is off. Thompson goes right at Smart. Layup.
To the line, so this couldn't have worked out any better for the Rockets. They got that stop.
Thompson 3 for 4 from the line. As we said, much improved free throw shooting. Last year, NBA All-Defense first team. His brother might make NBA All.
And now that's 21 free throw attempts in this quarter between the two teams.
Missing those Clippers with Memphis. Acquired mid-season from Atlanta.
Focal point. We haven't given the Lakers defense enough credit for how well they...
Back to 6. Opening minute here in the 4th. Shepard. Hachimura against Thompson. Trying to find some room. Tough. Kogi right up on James. Just changed direction. Back out Hachimura. Pulls up. 2-pointer.
A great run when he gets that distance on his shot.
These come together, they keep it, they get it correct, and now the Lakers still get the...
Good ball denial from Thompson. Kennard eventually gets it back. Fires up a 3.
15 offensive rebounds. Like, those are two things that Houston does so well. Turn really been hurt by those two things.
No, they're missing a pretty good half-court offensive player.
It's inside. Kicks it out in the corner. Tyree Eason a 3. Left here in the 4th. James, long 3-pointer. Drive, shut off nicely by Smith. Kennard tries a 3. Big numbers, 24 points for Luke Kennard in his first playoff game and with LA. Şengün just 3 of 13 from the...
But you also have to give credit to DeAndre Ayton. You got to give credit to... It's about how well the Lakers are playing defensively.
James runs inside. James goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. He has not record as oldest.
It's this category. I was out of the league.
Chance and 3. And a 14-point lead. And Jabari Smith for the Rockets. Şengün fakes.
And there, so he took the extra dribble and finished with authority.
Kennard again.
This league is seeing.
5 for 5 from 3. 27 points this season after the trade. They got him for Gabe Vincent and a second.
Their offense than they did when they had Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves.
Here's Shepard. Kicks it out in the corner. Tyree Eason a 3. Still 5:50 remaining. Our leading scorers on the bench as well. LeBron James back in. He's up top. Marcus Smart sidestep. His 3-pointer's up.
The first 3-point shot they could get, Marcus Smart got up.
Up top, Smith. 4 on the shot clock. He lets it flop 3. Only 19 attempts, but 53% on those attempts. Double team. Left-handed. Thompson inside. Blocked by Hachimura. Eason right there. Vanderbilt trying to put some pressure on Shepard.
And if you're the Lakers...
Şengün back out to Eason. Eason a crossover. Fancy move. Gets inside to 11. He's got 9 rebounds as well.
On the challenge, you're talking about potentially a 4-point trip, 10-point game. But their defense is good enough to lock in.
Kennard down to 3. James falling away, puts it up. Put 40. They need him to have a game like he's had.
It's about control. That's really... And he's picking his spots here late to try to close the deal.
With 2:28 remaining, right now the Lakers a 14-point advantage.
By the time he landed and released the basketball, he was only a few feet far
to get away from Amin Thompson. That's his athleticism.
Traveling in the opposite direction to be able to shoot that the proper distance.
And as we said earlier, most playoff points, most playoff. Şengün drives on Ayton, goes across the lane. Thompson off the steal. Şengün goes inside, finds Eason throw.
Want whoever Amin Thompson is guarding to advance the ball up the floor. You've got an elite defender.
Ayton inside, with his 13th assist. Şengün across the lane. Inside, they can cross the timeline, just do. Smart drives all the way, layup.
These are professionals out here. If you allow defense, you get the foul, you have an opportunity for the bucket, but it's about how you control.
Team, you're usually telling them to pump the brakes for a second. Unless they're the two things you want to avoid.
Smart hits 2 big free throws. Picked up by Smith. Shepard's going to try again. It's up. Won't go. Smith. Kennard brings it up against Smith. Gets across the timeline. Throws an alley-oop to Ayton. Ayton back up. Counted on him.
For the finish.
Well, the stat that they keep throwing about the field, 19 points, 10 rebounds. Lakers up a dozen with a minute. Eason. Eason back out. Shepard wide open. Puts it up. Eason has it. Goes inside, layup. Will not foul. Kennard with 27 home floor. Rockets certainly hope that Kevin Durant will return for game